And for you to embarrass me like that, that was so embarrassing. Like, y'all, I started crying. And I'm just sitting there crying. And I'm not trying to cry now, but that shit still hurt me to this day. Because it was like, before we started dating, we was friends. Like, we was really best friends. And okay, so, hey, y'all. Welcome to VLOGMAS Day 4.
Hoes.
Today's video is gonna be a story time on how I got cheated on my 20th birthday. And y'all think I might be thinking like, yeah, ain't you 20 now? Yes, honey, this was a recent birthday, my recent birthday. Yes, but yeah. So if you're new, make sure you hit that bell to be notified every time I post a new video. And if you are returning, make sure you say hey in the comments. We're gonna go right ahead and get into this video. So I'm gonna just give y'all like a back story on everything. So basically, I was talking to this boy for 2.5 years, and I've been knowing him for a long time, but we talked, or we was dating my senior year of high school. This was in 2021 when we started dating. And yeah, so yeah, that's the backstory. We're gonna go back to November of 2023. That's what led up to my birthday. So we gonna, yeah. So November 2023, I was attending Southern University A&M College in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That was the college I was going to before I transferred to WIU. But yeah, so I was going there, and then something happened like while I was there, and then it made me not want to be at that school anymore. So I ended up coming home for the rest of the semester, and also for spring semester I stayed home. So November I came home. We was together, but we wasn't together. Like we basically throughout the whole relationship, like after we made a year, we was just on and off, on and off, on and off. Like, and we was especially on and off because I was in college and I stay in Chicago, and Chicago to Louisiana is a good 13-14 hours. So we was on and off, like, ever since I went to that school, basically. So I got here. When I came back, we was cool. Like we was still, we wasn't dating, but we was dating. Like, we was back together, but nobody knew we was back together besides like my parents, his parents, and stuff like that. Like the media didn't know, basically. So I went over there for Thanksgiving. Everything was cool. Then December hit. I asked did he want to match pajamas and stuff, because like we ain't never did it or whatever. So I was like, do you want to match pajamas, blah blah blah. Yeah, he said yeah. So days led up to it. I was already getting told like maybe a week or two before Christmas that he was cheating on me. But me, I'm the type that like to see everything for myself. Like, I want to see stuff for myself. Like, I don't listen to nobody. Like, I listen and I hear you. Like, it's like I hear you, but I gotta see it for myself. Like, I gotta find out on my own. I gotta get information from myself. Like, and y'all don't mind my hair, cause I just took it out the bonnet. I wasn't finna put no heat to it, cause I'm finna get ready to go back to school anyways. So, but yeah, so yeah, Christmas came. We matched pajamas. I think we did it on Christmas Eve, because I wanted to spend Christmas with my sister. And I think I still got the pictures. Let me see if I still got them in my archives on Instagram. It's not even letting me click on it. It might be on my story. Okay, when it load, yeah, I'm gonna show y'all when it loads. I think I got it, but it ain't load yet. So yeah, no, I didn't post it on my story, but it's not letting me, like, you know how you could click on it at the top to go to it. It's not letting me click on it, so I found it. But yeah, we matched pajamas or whatever, and then we gave each other gifts. This is how I knew in my mind I was getting cheated on. We decided, because we always do gifts every time, regardless of if it's anniversary, birthday, Christmas, anything. We always do gift for gift. I think we went 3 for 3 last year. 3 for 3 or 4 for 4. I don't know which one it was, but I know what I got. So this is how I know I was getting cheated on already. So the gifts, my gifts compared to his gifts, I felt like was really shitty. And if we be straight up totally fucking honest, I feel like that was really shitty, gang. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, what I got, I bought a coat and then some shoes to go with the coat, a drone, and something else. I can't remember what it was. We went 4 for 4 on my soul. We went 4 for 4. Well, I went 4 for 4, but he didn't. So what I got was, and I still got it, I got, because I wanted one of them beanbag chairs. He got me the cover, like the I got it in my closet, the cover, but nothing to go inside of the cover. Like, he was supposed to got the stuff to go inside of it. He didn't get. He just got me the cover. So now the cover just sitting in my closet because I don't have nothing to go inside of it yet. But I'm gonna get something. And then I got two outfits off Amazon. You know them little I'm gonna insert a picture. Them little sets with the tank top and leggings to go. Like, it's basically like a skim set, but it's a knockoff skim set. Basically, that's what I got. I got 2 of those, and then I got the little cover thing. So yeah, that's what happened. I didn't think nothing of it because I'm like, okay, maybe he ain't had the money, like, blah, blah, this and that. But at the same time, it was like, I went out of my way because I didn't have no job. Like, I scraped for that money. So it's like, I went out of my way doing hair and doing all this other stuff on the side to get him what he wanted so he could be happy. You know? And now they get the same in return. And he was working. So it kind of like threw me off. But I'm like, okay. So after that, we gave each other the gifts. And then we got some food. We took pictures. And then I posted our pictures with our matching pajamas on my Instagram. And I'm trying to find the pictures, but it's not letting me do nothing. Like, but yeah, we had we took the pictures, but I covered his face up in every picture because I didn't want nobody, like, in our business or whatever, because, like, we had to start it back. Like, yeah, people knew we was dating, we was still talking, but, like, everybody didn't know, like, we was back on, like, you know. So I wanted to do that out of respect for him, I guess, if that's what you want to say. So when I posted the pictures, like, people was commenting under them, because some people knew who it was, some people didn't. But it was more the fact, like, an hour went by and he asked me to take him down, like, cause people was talking stuff, I guess. So he asked me, like, can I take him down because he don't want nobody in our business. And that's how I knew, like, he was talking to another girl. So I took him down. But you know how you go on Instagram, you could archive your pictures. That's what I did. Like, most of my pictures are archived, or however you say that. But yeah, so I did that. I went home, blah, blah, blah. We skipped to February, Valentine's Day. I didn't get shit for Valentine's Day. We argued on Valentine's Day. Like, I made him a basket. And I think it's in one of my YouTube videos. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I went out of my way. My boy best friend, Keon, he took me to get all this stuff. Make him a basket and I tied balloons around it and stuff like that. And I went over there. I walked over. Well, he didn't even walk over there. My best friend took me over there. I went in there. Only thing that I had was 4 balloons that was in the room. That was it. Because apparently, again, he didn't have no money to give me nothing. So I'm like, okay, here we go again. I ain't think nothing of it. Cool. I asked, did he want to paint? He said, yeah. So we was painting. Like, we had painted after we did the do or whatever. We did that. And then after we painted, we was painting. So I asked him a question because I was me the type. If I feel like you in a relationship with somebody and you're cheating or anything, just be honest. If I'm sitting there asking you, like, are you cheating or are you doing this, just be straight up and be 100, like, yeah. Like, what are you continuing to lie to me for? Like, there's no reason for you to continue to keep on lying to me. Like, so I asked him because he had lied about going with one of his friends for her birthday when he could have just kept it 100 with me, even though I already knew what was going on, but he was lying. So I asked him on Valentine's Day about it. And he lied in my face again, so it kind of like pissed me off. So we arguing and shit, and then I'm like I'm done. Like, I can't do this. So I ended up walking home. Mind y'all, I live in Chicago, and January, February, March, even December, baby, even October, it's freezing. It was cold as hell outside. So I walked home because I was so mad. Then when I got home, he argued with me. So I'm trying to set a relationship, asking him, like, do he still want to be together? He told me he don't know. So me, baby, you're not finna tell me you know if you still want to be with me or not. Because, come on now, like, be for real. So that happened. Then ended up getting back together, of course. Cool. My birthday rolled around. Mind you, our birthdays are in the same month. Same month. My birthday rolled around. I rented a car. On his birthday, I took him to get a tattoo. Well, I took him, yeah, to get a tattoo. So, cool. I asked him before he got out the car. I said, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go get my nails done. Then I'm gonna go home. I said, I'm gonna bring you some balloons to your house. I said, and what are you doing later? He said he don't know. He probably gonna be with his mom and his uncles. I said, okay. Well, I'm gonna bring your balloons to your house. Just let me know. You get back to the house. So, time going back. It's getting later and later. Like, it's like 5, 6 o'clock. So I asked my sister, because I was staying with them at the time. I stayed at my grandma's house. So I asked my sister, I called him, like, do you want to go to the mall with me? Like, there's nothing to do. Like, I got some money. We can go to the mall. I got a car. So she was like, yeah. So we ended up going. I picked up her friend. So all 3 of us went to the mall. And cool. So I was in the mall for a good hour or 2. So after that, I called him, like, are you at home yet? He like, no, I'm still where I was at. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay, well, can you let me know when you going home so I can bring you the balloons? It's like he not caring. So, I went to 3 different Dollar Trees to get this boy some balloons, y'all. Like, I went to the one by my house, and they didn't have, they thingy thing, they look balloons. She said it wasn't working. Then I went to another one. They wasn't bringing the balloons. Then I had to go all the way to a Dollar Tree that's way farther from my house. It's a good 15 minutes to get some balloons blowed up for him. So then I got the balloons. It's time for Jamie's friend to go home. Mind you, they stay on the same block. I asked him before I took her friend home. Mind you, this was at least 5-10 minutes apart before I took her home. I asked him, was he at home? He said no, he was still where he was at. Mind you, that is 30 minutes from my house. So tell me how, when I'm dropping her friend off, in them 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, I see you get out the car with a girl in front of your house. In front of your house. So then, I look at Jamie. Jamie look at me. I said, is it a girl? She said, yep. What I do? I kept riding. Cool. Now you caught. You over with. Done for. You done for. I called her. I took Jamie home. My phone died. I couldn't even text him because I'm sitting outside my mama's house in the driveway trying to text back. Well, trying to text him. My phone died and I ain't had no charger. So I go back to my grandma's house. I text him. I said, where you at? He told me he was still where he was at. When I just saw him get out the car and go in his house. So, I'm like, okay, now we doing this line thing. Cool. So, I said, okay, you want to start lying? Cool. He FaceTimed me. I said, who's that girl that you got out the car with? He said, what girl? He put the phone in the back like, it's all boys in the car with me. I'm not stupid. I just seen the girl get out the car with you. Like, come on now. Like, he started saying, oh, blah, blah. You seeing stuff while you trying to stalk me. First of all, I wasn't stalking nobody, baby. They live on the same block. I was dropping her off. It just happened that you got caught up when I was dropping her off. So, yeah, cool. I let it go. Cause mind you, might be in the next 2-3 hours. I'm not finna go back and forth with you. I'm finna be 20 in the next 2-3 hours. Cool. I let it go. I go pick up my boy best friend. We riding around. Mind y'all, I seen this man get off the expressway. Well, me and my best friend was riding around. I see him get off the expressway to go back home from wherever he was at. Again. I called him. He hung up on me twice. Twice. Mind y'all, these balloons still in the trunk. Still in the trunk. So, we ride. I get behind them. Mind you, he got tents. I do too. So nobody know who nobody is. But I knew it was them. I knew it was them. So I look at my best friend. After we get behind him, I said, if he turned that way, that's him. What happened? They turned the exact same way I said they was gonna turn. Cool. Boom. I get home. It's my birthday. It's my birthday, bitch. I'm 20. My birthday. So, everybody texting me, blah, blah, blah. I wake up. This boy don't text me till like 1 o'clock. In the evening, afternoon, whatever you want to call it. You my boyfriend. And you text me on my birthday late. And then, I really wish I could show y'all. I don't even got the messages low. I deleted all our messages, like. I just can't, y'all, for real. I don't got no more. But when he texted me and he said, what I got was, happy birthday, my headache, or something like that. Mind you, everybody send me paragraphs and you my boyfriend and I got a sentence. Okay, cool. Yeah, so after that, I asked him, I said, because my plan was to go out to eat with everybody. It was supposed to be me, him, my boy best friend, my girl best friend, and my other friend, and then he was supposed to bring 2 of his cousins. And then it was my sister and her friend. That's who I went out to eat. And then my other cousin. So I texted him. I said, what time are we going out to eat? Blah, blah, blah. Because I was going to drive, and then I wanted him to drive so my cousin could get in a car with him. Because it was going to be all girls in my car. Plus my boy best friend. And I didn't want my boy best friend in a car with him because they didn't really click. Like, so I didn't want him in the car with him. So I did want my cousin in the car with him though. So yeah. He was like, oh, I don't know because I get off so and so, blah blah. Mom put me on a schedule. Mind you, she put him on a schedule every year on my birthday. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, well, can we go at 6 or 7? He like, yeah. I tell everybody that we're going out to eat with, blah, blah, blah. Cool. He come pick my cousin up. I go get my friend, blah, blah, go get the rest of everybody else. Then we on the way there. He beats me there, y'all. With his cousin, and my cousin. He beats us there, of course, because I had to go pick everybody else up. So he got the table without even letting me know or asking me how many people was in the car with me. So they had to add another table to the table that they already had, because he didn't ask me anything, which blew me. That was strike one. And I already told my friends in the car, I said, if he pissed me off today or make me cry anyway today, we done. Like, cause it was too much building up to me just saying I'm done. I can't do this no more. Like, I'm done. So, that was strike one. Like I said, strike two. He at the end of the table. I'm at the end of the table. So it's one of the big long tables where he at the end, then there's a whole bunch of people on the side, then I'm at the end, and there's more people on the other side. So I had to keep getting up to go talk to him. And when I kept going down there, he acted like he didn't want to talk to me. He had his head down. But as soon as I sat back down where I was sitting there, he just running his mouth. Cool. I started eating, talking to my friends. My best friend texted me and said, I don't know who he on the phone with. This is my boy best friend. He said, I don't know who he on the phone with, but he been down here on his phone for a good 15 minutes laughing at whoever he on the phone with. I said, cool. I got up. I go down there. I said, who you on the phone with? Y'all, this is what he did. This is his phone, right? He had a phone like this. If anything, he could have just been like, but instead he said, I'm on the phone with my uncle. You think I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid? I said, yo, uncle, huh? Mind you, I know all his uncles. I'm talking about all of them. They all call me niece. And I called them all uncle and they name. So the fact that you said that out of my face was really crazy. And this is how I knew I was changing. Because the old me would have popped him in his mouth right then and there. But I didn't. I said, okay, cool. I left it like that. So then, I go sit back down. I tell all my friends, Rihanna, Raya, and Miracle. That's who with me. I told them, I said, this boy just sat there and told me he on the phone with his Uncle D and turned the phone down. They was like, we saw, so why you ain't slap him? I'm like, we in a restaurant, G. Like, I'm talking about all my friends egg me on to go slap him. So, I'm like, no, I'm just leave it at that. My job, I didn't have no job for my birthday. Like, I was looking for a job. And I didn't have one. Because I had just, I think I had got fired from Walmart. I quit. It was one, I don't remember. But I had money for me, for my food. I didn't have money for everybody else. So everybody had to pay for their own food. Like, I didn't care. But what I didn't know was if you have a party of 10 or more, you have to automatically give them a $30 tip. And I didn't know that. So the bill was, I think it was like, it was more than what everybody's food was. So wasn't nobody trying to, like, everybody, he the main one. And I felt like, as you being my boyfriend, you could at least put on some more money. Like, that you, like, it just common sense. My best friend, Raya, and then Kia ended up putting on money to cover the rest of the bill. So we all can just leave. He gets up while we trying to figure everything out and walks out. He put his money down and he left out. I'm talking about, y'all, I started bawling. Like, I was crying. That was embarrassing. Like, it was embarrassing for me. And then the fact that this was my best friend, first time being around you, my girl best friend, first time being around him. And for you to embarrass me like that, that was so embarrassing. Like, y'all, I started crying. I'm not gonna cry right now. I'm talking about, that was so embarrassing, y'all. It was so embarrassing. Like, and I'm just sitting there crying, and I was really sitting there crying, y'all. And I'm not trying to cry now, but that shit still hurt me to this day, because it was like, before we started dating, we was friends, like we was really best friends. And I understand how people say don't date people that you've been friends with for a long time, because that'll mess up y'all friendship. That was really bogus to me, G. Like, it was really so bogus to me. And after that, like, I get up, I didn't have no shoes on or nothing. I wore heels. Like, I can show y'all my birthday pictures. This is my birthday pictures. I had on heels. And I looked so cute. And after that, we go outside, everybody get back in the car. I go up to him because he just standing outside of the car that he was driving, just standing there looking stupid while everybody playing, like all the kids playing. And then I'm crying and stuff. So I go to him, I said, can you get these balloons out of the trunk, because they're yours, and I'm not finna to keep riding around with them, and I gotta get his car back in the morning because I had a rental. He got the balloons, didn't say thank you or nothing. I'm like, okay, cool. I asked him, I'm like, could you put some gas in the car? Could you pump the gas? He pumped the gas for me, and then after that, we went our separate ways. Like, and I asked him, I'm like, I texted him, I'm like, can you go with me to take my friend home? Because my friend Rihanna, she lives all the way on the west side, which is, it's a good 50-minute drive, and it's already dark. I couldn't see. I had to get on the E-way, and I know he got good eyesight and he drives very well. So I'm like, could you please go with me, take Rihanna home? I'll drive there, and can you drive back? Y'all, he stopped texting me back. I'm calling him, he not answering, none of that. Like, nothing. I was getting nothing. So I ended up taking Rihanna home, and by the grace of God, I took her home, and I got back by myself. Even though I couldn't see or nothing, I got there back by myself by the grace of God, because I knew he had my back. And y'all probably like, why she still crying about this? Bro, because now that I'm talking about this on camera, I can't. Like, bro, like, then the next day, I still had his hat. The next day, I took his hat to his house. I put it in the mailbox. I texted him, I said, your hat is in the mailbox. I'm done. And I wish you the best. He called me weird, y'all. And he said he knew I wanted to be with my boy best friend anyway. One thing I learned is, if somebody, and he kept saying, like, before my birthday, he kept saying, like, I want to be with my best friend. Like, he kept saying that just because of the bond that me and Keon have. He kept saying that, and I'm like, I don't want to be with him. Like, you see, I'm trying to be with you, but yet you keep trying to push me into trying to be with somebody else because you're talking to somebody else. And that's what I learned. When somebody keeps saying, accusing you of something, and you know you're not doing it, that means they doing it. So, a couple days later, I found out that he had a new girlfriend. He was always at her house. Shit. So, I don't know what's going on with that. But we ain't spoke. And I don't plan on talking because I'm over it. Like, yeah. And I'm sorry, y'all. I got emotional because that's really hurt my feelings. Like, and then I talked about it on camera. But that's pretty much what happened. Because I was already getting cheated on before my birthday, but that's what led up on to my birthday, which made me say, like, So yeah, that was my longest relationship. But hopefully, as I keep going, I'll build my way up to being with somebody that I can stick with, that'll be with me for me, that ain't gonna think about cheating or nothing like that. So y'all know everything happened for a reason, and I'm really glad that that happened to me, because it was a lesson that I needed to learn, because I kept letting him run over me. And it's like, now I don't let nobody run over me. I don't care if you my mama, my daddy, my sister, my brother, my boyfriend, my friend, my grandma. You not gonna run over me. You not gonna talk to me any type of way. So I just learned a lot of lessons from what happened, and we're gonna go in the new year, and hopefully, well, I'm not even gonna say hopefully, for my 21st, I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to make that a priority, that I have a good time for my 21st. I ain't letting nobody ruin my birthday, and I mean that on everything I love. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can notify every time I post a new video. And yeah, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video.